Hello everyone! Welcome to our channel, the Enchanted Luxury Studio, where we talk about wealth and luxury. Having good time management skills is a superpower. It allows you to accomplish things you need to do while still finding time for things you want to do. We all could do with a little more of that. As the busy season is upon some of us, we got something for you. Whether you're struggling with an overstuffed schedule and life, or just need a few reminders to manage your time better, I hope this video can help. Let's get right into it. Number 1. Reading the news. Your knowledge of current event is up to date and well read. Of course it is. However, to have a constant barrage of negativity coming at you is a waste of time and is a complete drain of your energy. It is difficult to switch off from the constant stream of news that comes from so many sources these days. Whether or not you're interested in learning something about Kanye West and his apparent separation from Kim K, or whether you're seeking an update on the effects of the toxic environment at the Ellen Show, this information will pop up for you. You should set up a new window each day. Keep your reading time and choose a site that you can trust to deliver the truth or as close to the truth as possible. Using a filter will prevent you from getting overwhelmed with news headlines you aren't interested in. Number 2. Watching TV out of habit. TV is a great way of relaxing for many of us. And if you're intentional about watching TV for that reason, and you keep track of the time you spend watching it, then that's fine. But what about plunking down on the sofa in the evening? Do you still find yourself on the sofa a few hours later? Or did you drop off to a sleep in front of the TV? Perhaps you find yourself watching TV for the sake of it, because of boredom or just out of habit. Consider whether this might be a waste of your time, because there might be just about anything more productive you could do instead, and I am sure there is. Number 3. Filling up your calendar or checklist with too many tasks. When you give yourself too many things to do, you risk not getting anything done. Your mind will be all over the place and you'll be rushing from A to Z with no time for C and completely forgetting D. You will waste all your time and energy with that. Your mind will constantly race from one thing to another. You will forget things, you will be late, and you will be stressed out. Declutter your schedule and set aside some time for yourself. A little extra time is always handy in case things take longer than expected. Number 4. Checking emails when you're not able to action them. Imagine checking your inbox and seeing a bunch of emails, and seeing that you need to respond or they require you to take some form of action. In this scenario, let's say you don't have time to do what you need to do right away. So you mark it as unread and come back to it later. In that case, when you do go back to dealing with it, you will have read the email twice. Make good use of your time and only check your emails when you are able to take action on them. It should only take you a moment to read them. Maintaining an organized inbox is also beneficial because it makes the space less cluttered with useless emails. Number 5. Trying to change a person. It wouldn't have been so bad for you if you only listened to me. things could have been better for you if you did XYZ. And XYZ is what exactly you should do. It wouldn't be so bad at all if you follow my advice. In many cases, you have probably found yourself telling someone these lines. I'm sorry to break it to you, but telling people what to do only wastes your time. You shouldn't try to change others, but rather let them be themselves. After all, each of us is our own individual being. Offer the advice you want to impart, but don't make a big deal of it if they choose to not listen to you. Perhaps the reason we try to change someone is usually to improve our own lives, not theirs. It would only make us a control freak person. Go ahead and think of it. Will you be proud of yourself if you devote months or years of your life to a person only to change who they are? The person has been essentially changed to become an untrue version of themselves, which is, needless to say, a waste of time. Go ahead and get your favorite beverage and popcorn. Subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. Number 6. Worrying about what other people think of you. It is in your best interest to stop spending time thinking about what other people think of you. The truth is, no matter how good you are, there will always be someone who won't like you. Well, we can say that not everyone has a good taste, but the point is, you need to let those people off your hook. Constantly thinking about what others may think of you will only inhibit you from living your life, because your entire being, your personality, your thoughts, and your actions are controlled by an idealized standard of what people want to see. When you become so obsessed with other people's opinions of you, you forget your own. Perhaps the real thing to worry about is whether you like yourself. If your answer is no, then it's time to make those changes, and only you can do that. Number 7. Taking on too many tasks at once and doing none properly. If you have too much time on your plate, it is very possible that you're not actually doing anything on your list very well. Studies have shown that multitasking negatively affects our focus and concentration when faced with the task at hand. You can't do everything 100%. You have to compromise or make a sacrifice somewhere. When the things you do aren't done as well as they should be, then there may come a point where a badly done task is as valuable as not doing it at all. That would be a waste of your time. So, instead of putting too much pressure on yourself, reduce how much you do and make sure it is perfectly executed. Number 8. Prioritizing the wrong things. It is easy to put a lot of importance on the wrong things when you do not have a plan, a to-do list, goals, or some direction in life. Without plans and some sort of itinerary, your time and energy are spent on things that may not be as important as you think. Now, to avoid this, take a moment to review your own priorities for the day, week, or longer term and assess them regularly. Number 9. Complaining all the time. You choose whatever you do not change. What a powerful statement, right? Let me say it again. You choose whatever you do not change. We all deal with our own personal issues, and there are many ways to confide in your happiness or anxiety. But if you constantly go about the same problems over and over again, will you ever acknowledge the problem is actually you yourself? There is no profit in being a Debbie Downer, and by being one, you are wasting not only your own time, but everyone else's as well. So stop complaining and make a change. Number 10. Consuming excessive amounts of food and alcohol. There is nothing wrong with having a wild night on the auto occasion, but waking up constantly hungover or nauseous is when a problem arises. Indulging yourself in various pleasures that may destroy your body and is indeed a time-wasting habit. Consequently, you waste more time when you have to exercise harder to burn off the extra calories you consume, or if you have to work harder to purchase the excessive amount of alcohol you drink. Not only those, but you're also taking the joy away from your tomorrow. Without controlling what you intake, we can all agree that it is only a matter of time before your liver and obesity-related diseases find their way into your body. There you have it, 10 things you are wasting your time on. How about you? Is there anything you waste your time on? Tell us those in the comments. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.